Hello Taurus, and welcome to my channel Spiritual Nomad. I'm here today to do your April 2020 reading. This is an entertainment channel. If what I'm saying doesn't resonate with you, do not try and make it fit with your life. If it does not, there are many other brilliant readers on YouTube if you want to take a look at any of their readings, or if you want to check out your moon or rising signs and see if those resonate with you more. I'll just shuffle a little bit more, then we'll get going and see what's going on for you, Taurus. I hope everybody is well, as can be expected. Let's see, right. Okay, so I feel something's come to an end, or you think something's come to an end. Yeah, so this read is, so you might feel that or be concerned that recent harsh words spoken has brought something to an end, potentially a romantic situation. I do not; these are not love readings. I read it as it comes. It's very much dependent on what comes up. But we do have the lovers here, so love for people isn't always necessarily about a romantic love between two people. Some of us love our work, love our homes, love our gardens. It doesn't, what fits for you as far as that's concerned, if this is not a romantic reading for you. However, it does look like this one might become that way. So yeah, I think so. Harsh sort of words spoken. It may even be that it was a quarrel that you felt you won, but actually feel like the loser. So you won the fight, but somehow in doing so feel that you've lost the war. Now I'm going to carry on and see whether this, because sometimes we think things are over. It doesn't necessarily mean they are. Let's see what the cards reflect for you here. Okay, yeah, so this is definitely to do with something that has been verbally said. From one party to another, or there's been mutual crosswords. Yeah. There's been some kind of a quarrel, disagreement for you, Taurus. Which it's brought a real tower moment. I think it's highly probable that this needed to be said. What's come out needed to be said. It's been the elephant in the room for a really long period of time. However, in saying it, there's now tension that this could be the end of thing. It could have done irreparable damage. However, really feeling if it wasn't said, it had to be said at some point in time. It may well have come out at the moment due to stressful circumstances, maybe in isolated with somebody and tensions running high, or just the fact that people might be over emotional at the moment. However, sometimes what comes out in situations where you're feeling over emotional is actually the truth. It's been what needed to be said for a long period of time, or done, or there is a suggestion that there's going to be some offer of I'd say there's going to be an offer of apology or reconciliation. So if this has been a harsh word said to you, or something said to you that's really, really hurtful, and has in your eyes ended, so it could be that somebody has said something to you that's broken your heart, and you feel that it's over and it's irreparable, and this has shaken the very foundations of life as you knew it, so to speak. That person is going to be offering up an apology, and if it's you that has been the bearer of those words, you are going to be offering up the apology. Whether it's going to be accepted is another question, or whether it should be. I mean, I think even if something's come to an end, we should always try and end things in as peaceful a manner as possible. But sometimes space and time is needed before you can get to that area, and things it's not a good idea to push. Let's see. Okay, so there's a new beginning, right? Yeah. So I have a feeling that it will work both ways with some people, but from what I'm reading currently here, it is you that has said something. So you might have ended something that you weren't very happy in for a long period of time, actually. Not for everybody, obviously, and for some people this will be the reverse ways round, sadly. It's not nice. Whilst you go through it, it isn't pleasant. It's, however, was moving forward and on a positive note, finally. I have got the Fool, the Three of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. So we are moving into a new energy. So this is a new lease of life. If this, so it's not necessarily an ending. I don't have the Death card here. This could be that actually off the back of saying it and discussing it, and there may be a recompense and a new lease of life. So I see a celebration, wish fulfillment, moving forward, more carefree attitude. That could be as simply as this has, lightened the load, the atmosphere, like broken the stagnant atmosphere that was going on, or it could be that you're now able to move forward in a different direction. If this isn't romantic, this could be you telling your boss to sling your hook, or maybe in the current circumstances there's a redundancy, but actually, as much as this might feel horrendous, or you then feel soon afterwards there's going to be there's this new opportunity that I otherwise probably wouldn't have taken because I wouldn't have left that security of that situation. So if this is a relationship that's ended and they've ended it, you might be heartbroken at that moment in time, or think you are, because I'm actually not getting heartbreak, I'm getting a feeling of an ending, and it might be very unpleasant, but I actually think that emotionally, maybe you're not even as invested as you thought you were, or perhaps it's more over than you thought it was. If it's not the ending of a relationship, this is something that needed saying that's going to now bring about a really new energy. And if it is work related, whatever is happening traumatic in that area at the moment is actually going to lead to something new and fresh that potentially you wouldn't have had. You wouldn't have been. Being an earth sign, you would have been quite practical about it and like, well, no, why am I going to leave the security of one thing for something that's really uncertain? And sometimes when things that are certain are taken away from us, that actually gives us the freedom to move in different directions. Okay, so for those of you that this is a relationship, but potentially a marriage, there is, so I'm seeing the legal system, and so we've got the king and the queen here. So we've got an earth sign king. I mean, obviously genders can be reversed, and we've got the queen of wands here. So a fire sign, possibly a Leo, female there, or a Sag. I don't usually see personally the Queen of Wands as an Aries, but also she could be that. So if this is a marriage that's come to an end, then obviously it's suggesting the legal system. But if it is that, then it very much is a freeing of a situation. I'm going to take just one more card. And we'll round up the reading. Whoop. Yeah, that one's desperate to come out, so I'm going to let it. It is. So it's the eight of cups. So it is. You are definitely walking away from something in your life. There is definitely an ending, a long coming ending. I'm seeing it as very sort of, because we've got swords rather than cups, there's something kind of matter of fact about it. There's something quite logical about it. It's like a decision that you've taken maybe some time coming to, or the other party has taken some time coming to it. It's definitely there's going to be a change in your life, but actually I foresee this as being for the better long term. I hope that was a good reading for you, and that you take the positive sides of that and not the negative. And I look forward to seeing you in the future. Thank you. Bye-bye.